Hey Finns fans! Mike here, and we need to discuss a concerning update regarding Jalen Ramsey's potential trade situation that could have big implications for the Miami Dolphins. As the team gears up for what may be a pivotal season for head coach Mike McDaniel, management is faced with a tough decision about potentially parting ways with their star defensive player, Jalen Ramsey. Reports indicate that Ramsey has requested a trade, and it appears Miami is willing to honor that request. However, according to NFL insider Cameron Wolfe, we may need to wait a bit longer for any official deal to materialize. Wolfe pointed out that there's nothing imminent regarding a trade, but he highlighted July 1st as a possible landmark date for discussions to ramp up. If the Dolphins were to trade Ramsey before this date, they would incur a massive cap hit of over $25 million. After July 1st, that figure drops to under $7 million, making it much more financially viable for Miami to pull the trigger on a deal. In a striking insight, Wolfe also quoted Dolphins defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver, who mentioned that relationships are difficult, suggesting emotional factors are at play in this situation. It seems Ramsey and the Dolphins are at an impasse, with reports suggesting the relationship has deteriorated to the point where a trade is no longer a question of if, but when. The statistics surrounding Ramsey's on-field impact shouldn't be overlooked either. Since 2023, opposing offenses have achieved a completion percentage of nearly 70% and a passer rating of 97.6 when Ramsey is off the field. For context, Tom Brady's career passer rating is 97.2. When Ramsey is on the field, those numbers dip significantly. Completion percentage drops to 64%, and passer rating falls to 88.7, which aligns more closely with Gardner Minshew's career rating of 88.5. If Ramsey were to leave, it would present a nightmare scenario for the Dolphins roster construction. With already shaky depth in the secondary after losing Jevon Holland to free agency, losing Ramsey, who is the only player who genuinely strikes fear into opposing offenses, would leave a significant void. The Dolphins would be left with Cater, Coho, and fifth-round rookie Jason Marshall Jr. stepping into critical roles, along with second-rounder Cam Smith, who has yet to make a significant impact in the NFL. The bottom line is that the Dolphins find themselves in a tough situation with Ramsey. Everyone seems to know they want to trade him, but the return might not be sufficient, and the lack of talent could jeopardize the effectiveness of the secondary. It's not an ideal moment for Miami. All right, Finns fans, what do you think about the current situation with Jalen Ramsey? Should the Dolphins proceed with the trade despite the risks, or should they find a way to keep him on the team? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this analysis helpful, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates, rumors, and analysis as the offseason progresses. Until next time, stay hopeful and go Finns.